Everything in this video can be found on a public domain and the full disclaimers down below. Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. I wish you lots of love and many blessings. I can't believe they showed up wearing poppies to this Veterans Memorial Service. Poppies, as I've read this morning, signify the veterans that have yet, passed away. That's in honor of them. And here she is, and Harry, he knows better. They're visiting the Veteran Memorial Service with veterans there that are alive and breathing. And yet they're both wearing poppies. There's something else I don't quite understand either. Yeah, she's a little thicker than typical. I give her that. But did you notice the top portion of her? She claims that she breastfeeds her children. I don't see that at all. She looks smaller up at the top than she's ever looked. And I figured if you're a mother that's feeding your child, you're going to have a little bit of a swellage, some growth. It's going to be a little large there for a while. She is completely flat-chested. It's unbelievable. It's almost like they don't remember their own lives. She wants to sit there and say that she has 2 kids, one that she's just recently breastfeeding, and yet she steps out in this gown that shows a completely flat chest. It's bizarre. Not to mention, she tries her very best to mimic Kate. She truly does. If she thinks Catherine has worn something similar, hers is going to try to look, better, but it doesn't. It looks terrible. Anyway, so since she's been busted in lie on top of lie on top of lie, and Harry's going down with her, by the way, now she's trying to make it out as if Harry was berated. He was absolutely verbally beaten down by his family on a daily basis. That's what she's saying about the whole royal family. They beat Harry down on a daily basis. And that to me is nothing more than deflection. That's it. She's just trying to take the heat off of her and put it on somebody else. She's good at it. And my buddy made a very good point. She wrote that book, The Bench, right? And she's going around trying to read it to all these elementary school kids, trying to read it online, this, that, and the other. But what bench is she really talking about? Is she talking about one in their yard, or is she talking about the one that the royal family take a lot of pictures on? And according to the Telegraph, it'll be up to the court to decide whether by misleading the court in the evidence she previously gave, the Duchess's conduct amounts to perjury, a criminal offense that carries a maximum sentence of 7 years imprisonment. 7 years for perjury. And we're not talking one count of perjury. We're talking several counts of perjury. So do you think they're going to throw the book at her? Do you think they're going to keep her in, lockdown for a half of the 7 years? Will they give her the full 7 years? Something's wrong, and they're all going down with it. Omid Scobie, he admitted to all the lies too. He's finished. Like my buddy said, he's done. He'll never work in journalism again unless it's that trash mag he came from. And as far as Harry's concerned, he's really needing the help of his grandma. But since he's backbitten her so hard, I don't think she's going to come through for him. So they just may be looking at some sort of imprisonment, some sort of time, probation or restitution. And I really think that's only fair, because if it were you or I who committed perjury many times over to the court, we would have the book thrown at us. You know that. We all know that. And now Harry and Meghan are talking about packing up and moving. They want to sell their big old mansion and get out of Dodge. Well, now we know why. Nobody wants anything to do with them. I've said this a ton of times in the past. And I'm sure I'll be saying it many, many more times to come. But see, they had high hopes. They thought they were going to build a brand that was just as large, if not bigger, than Obama's. Barack and Michelle, they have hit billionaire status. And she thinks that she and Harry are going to do the same thing, following in the footsteps of Obama and his wife Michelle. I just don't see it's going to happen. Because guess what? Michelle wants nothing to do with her. Nothing. And I've not seen any interaction between Barack Obama and Harry and Meghan. Zero. She has huge plans to work with the United Nations in New York City. She wants to be all up in that stuff, politically speaking. I just don't see it happening. Do y'all? I'd like to know your opinion. Do you think they're going to get any kind of a backlash from her perjury? From their perjury? You know, something like restitution, probation, anything, time. I'm curious. What do you guys think? You think that she's going to get anything from this? Or just a slap on the wrist for both her and Harry? It's gross. If they get away with this, then I'll know something's up. You know what I mean? For sure. I just wanted to stop in just a second and share that with y'all. And I've got plenty more to talk about, and we'll get there. We'll get there, I promise. But I really hope you're having a good day today. And I appreciate you spending time with me. I'll see you soon, and we'll talk fast. Y'all, please stay safe and be blessed.